We've never won a grand final in 28 years.
We'll get sick out of that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This is a tremendous opportunity for those who haven't played in one of these. There'll be, Kaiser, at least 2,000 people. 3,000 people there to watch the game. You know, to actually make the GF and have the run that we've had. You know, 10 games out of 12 we've won. Only 2 we've lost is 1-0, and we beat one of those teams last week. And Pittwater, well, we won't get the chance to prove that again. So I'm really, really excited. Don't get ahead of ourselves. I think CC are a good team. They're a bit of an awkward team. They're a big team. They're a physical team, right? But I have zero doubt that we are not a better team, and I have zero doubt that if we play to our full potential, we will win this game, and we will win it. We will win it well. All right. Let's do the job on Sunday. On Saturday. Okay. I've invested about 8 years as coach in this team. It's a good young squad, and I think we've won it the right way. Or to get there, we've got there the right way with a lot of youth, nice bit of experience thrown in as well. So we've got a good blend of a team, and I just know how much all the team put in. So the coaches and the playing staff, 2 nights a week, play really hard, give everything on Saturday. So it's a real honour to be there on Saturday.
Leaving the first bench to get food.
Unprofessional.
Steve's eating on the bench.
I didn't eat a single thing.
Where's the photo?
Hey, you got to respect.
I didn't see it. 100%.
That's good dribble. Hey, $8.
Alright, so Friday morning, Jasper, you ready to get this session in, man?
Of course, man.
It's raining, you know, it's not the most ideal day for a session, but this is the kind of day where you don't want to get out and do it, but you got to put that preparation in. Jasper, you hit me up and said, let's get a session in. Oh, it was on my birthday, Wednesday.
Yeah, of course, man.
Sent me a happy birthday message, and yeah, so we're out here, we're going to be doing some shooting. I find this helps me a lot just to get in the rhythm of things for the weekend. And just getting my shooting boots on, basically. And there was a couple of weeks there where we didn't actually do the session.
Yeah.
And I wasn't scoring. I came back, we did a session. Did I score a hat-trick the next week?
Yeah, I think so.
So, look, we're going to get out here, get a bit of shooting in, and it's just so beneficial to get me prepared mentally. There's been a few times in these games where I haven't taken a specific shot because we haven't practiced it. Like, the specific one I'm thinking of is I'm going down the line, cut shot across goal, and I don't take it because we never practiced it. And I was just going, well, if I practiced it just 10 minutes with Jasper, maybe I could have shot that and scored. So that's what we're going to go do, man. Keen.
Looking
Out
forward
in the
to it.
rain as well. This is the grind.
Love it.
I love it.
Mate, I just wish you good luck. You've been working hard, putting in the sessions, down here every Friday, plus at trainings, in the gym. You've been working hard, so just good luck and hope it pays off.
Well, in terms of preparation, yeah, I'm just going to be preparing the same way I would for any other game. I don't feel the need to change anything, nor would I want to, because I want to go in with the same mindset I would for any other game. I feel that's how I'm going to best prepare myself mentally, physically, all that sort of stuff. I haven't had the best week of training leading up to the grand final. I was out for a couple of days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with my cork, struggling to walk. So look, it's not the most ideal preparation, and I'm feeling a little bit sick tonight, but these are the little hurdles you got to get over. You got to push through it and make sure that you prepare on that day, because that's what it comes down to. There's no point going for a jog tomorrow. There's no point going and putting ball work in the day of the grand final. It just comes down to, are you mentally prepared? Yeah, I'm extremely confident that we're going to win tomorrow. A lot of people said to me, Sheldon, what are you going to do after the 365-day challenge? And that actually ended the day after the semi-final. And I said, well, I'm going to make a documentary of the grand final. And people kind of looked at me and said, well, you haven't made the grand final yet. I went, I know we're going to get there. And I'm even more confident that we're going to win tomorrow. I think the squad that we have, everyone's going to step up. We're so tightly knit. Everyone has bonded so well together, and I think on a game like that, man, that does wonders for you. So I think everyone's going to step up. Personally, I'm feeling confident that there's going to be 2,500 people. That only motivates me more. I think some people get nervous by that, but for me, man, they've come for a show. They're going to get a show. So, morning of the grand final. Always have my Weet-Bix. It's one of the things I always do. So I go for 7 Weet-Bix, and I always need to have my milk. It's just what makes me feel right in the morning. Again, it's just a mental thing. Every single morning for the last 15 years I've probably had this, and keeps me going, gives me energy, and then I just put a little bit of sugar on top, and that's pretty much my breakfast. How many people do you reckon will be at the game today?
I have no idea. Never been to one grand final.
2,423.
I heard about
Sorry.
3,000, 2,500, 2,000.
Ah, a big deal.
Yeah, a couple of Team Tweedies come along.
That's good.
Yeah,
Will they make themselves known to you?
let's hope so.
Big banners.
They should have a Team Tweedie Bay like they do.
Just a
They
bag.
all come with blonde wigs.
I love it. No, it's gonna be cool. I don't know, I don't even feel nervous. It's just,
You will
You feel
feel
it-
nervous when the game starts.
Do you feel excited?
I don't know what I feel.
Oh,
Kind of just feels like another Saturday game. Well, like
that's
you say,
disappointing. You
well,
would think it would be. Well, I thought you would be excited.
I'm just composed. I'm
That's-
confident.
So far.
That's
Yeah.
different.
I feel like Dad said, get out there and it's really gonna be like, oh,
You're looking forward to it? Good. Well,
Okay, boys, so a couple of minutes from me, yeah? First things up, 5 o'clock will be kick-off, yeah? So we'll have all the time to warm up straight out on the pitch. So clear your head, don't worry about that. Coach tells me there's about 9 or 10 minutes to go, so by the time we've done our last, whatever we need to do, we'll be right to go. Do you want to leave bags in here? Do you want to go out and then come back in?
Can we lock the door when we're out there?
So you want to go back? You want to go out and then come back in? Yeah. Okay. And then do your last thing. Then we'll go out together. We'll do the short, sharp stuff just before we kick off. Yeah.
yeah, man, stepping out in front of 2,000, 3,000 people was absolutely insane. The experience was amazing, and I was getting held abuse. Absolutely held abuse for my YouTube channel, my hair, everything. And I think as a team, we all kind of blocked out the outside noise and really focused on what was in front of us. We did an extremely good job of that. We didn't let the crowd get to us at all, and we focused on what was the grand final. The first thing I remember from the game was they picked up a corner, don't know how it happened, but it went in and it felt like it bounced off about 50 people before it eventually dropped to this one guy who put it home with the outside of his boot, and it was just a scrappy goal. It put them up 1-0, and it was kind of early on. Our heads dropped, and we were like, man, this sucks. This is not how we planned it. We weren't actually creating chances, and we weren't playing the way we wanted to, but our midfielder made a great tackle, ball bounced out to me, I took my touch forward and played our other winger through, who then took on a couple of players and almost scored. It was an absolutely insane run. I thought he was going to score, but wasn't to be. Later on in the half, they put a ball over the top. No one was running onto it, and our keeper just deals with it as you would. And as he goes to kick it, he kicks it while he's outside of the box, which is a handball. And while they were setting up for the free kicks, I say to the guy next to me, who's on the other team, is it direct or indirect? And he goes, I wouldn't know. And I'm like, well, if it's direct, it's a goal, because I could see the biggest gap, which was so clear, and our goalkeeper didn't see it, and by the time they took it, it was too late, and 2-0 at half-time. And we go into the change rooms absolutely filthy with ourselves because we weren't playing the football we wanted. But as soon as we get in there, I say to everyone, look, we can win this game. If we play the style of football, which we've been playing all year, we can win this. And we've come from 1-0 down. We've come from 2-0 down. I know we have it in us. Let's get out there and do it. And then we had a team talk from our coach, and he kind of reinforced that and said, we need to get the ball over the top. We need to continue what we've been doing and not try and play some other style. And sure enough, we get out there. It was pretty much the first play of the second half. One of our midfielders picks it up, puts a great ball over the top. I run onto it and I chest it, and I get in this moment of, do I want to laces strike it or do I want to try and chip the keeper? And I do both. And when you do both and you're indecisive with especially a shot, it's not going to end well, so it goes over the bar. Soon after that, we've definitely come out of the blocks. We're smashing them. Everyone's going into challenges hard. And eventually we win the ball in midfield after a bit of a hustle through there. And then we put a ball over the top, a great run from our striker, Dan, who then, I think he chests it. And the reason I remember this so well is because I was directly in line with it. And he strikes it with his left foot and it misses by, felt like a couple feet. And it was close, man. And at that point I knew, we've got something in this game. We've got something in this, and we cannot give up. This time we go down the right-hand side, and our right winger picks up the ball, and he goes down the line, does some sort of skill move to beat the fullback, does extremely well, drives the ball, and then puts an amazing cross straight across goal to our striker, and Dan puts it over from what felt like a metre out. And at that point, we're all looking at each other going, man, have we lost? Because that was a real heart sinker. Now, for me, I knew we were still in it. but it was just a stab to the gut. And so I go over to Dan, I say, hey mate, head up, we're still in this. Don't worry about, focus on that next opportunity. Soon after though, there's a scrap in midfield. I think the ball falls to our centre back and he miscontrols it. It goes straight behind him and their striker goes through on 1-on-1. And when I'm looking at that, I'm going, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And he goes through and he misses. And it was absolutely crazy. And at that point, we were like, come on, let's switch on. We can win this. We're in it. Let's not give up. So our keeper did extremely well to stop that opportunity. And then we picked up a free kick on the right-hand side. And I said to the coach, do you want me to take it left-footed? Because it's an in-swinging ball. It means it's easier for us to head it onto the goal. And he said, yeah, mate, do it. I go, okay, I've practiced this a couple of times. And I know I can do it. And the first one, I remember it was absolutely shocking. It was just way too floaty and just landed in the keeper's hands. I went, what was that? What was that? Then we pick up a corner. I go, well, I may as well take this one on my left foot. And I know I have to beat the first man. I know I have to beat the keeper. So I put in a bit deeper of a ball. And Craig, who recovered extremely well from that mistake, gets up for this header with a great run, great leap, and misses the goal by what felt like inches. And then again, we get another corner on the same side. I go, well, let's do another left foot. This one, I remember it being closer to the keeper. There was a scrap, and it felt like it was going to go anywhere, and at any point, someone could just put a foot through it, and we score. It ends up going back down our end. And I went, there's a bit of belief there. There's something there. So then I get another corner on the same side. I'm like, all right, this one has to be good. I have to get it in that same sort of area. Beat the first man, etc., etc. I put it in, and then I don't even remember what happened, but I know it bounced out, and then it went over to the left-hand side, whipped it in from there, and I think it was just a direct header in. And I'm like, we're in this. And this was at the 82nd, 83rd minute.
I'll tell you what, their goalie's made some good saves out there.
Soon after that, there was a bit of play through the midfield. It went over the top, and we pick up a free kick. And the players were down for ages. I pick up the ball, and I go over to the coach. I have a drink of water, and he says something to me. I can't remember exactly, but it said something like, "This is your golden moment, Sheldon. This is what we live for." And I'm like, yep, it is. And so I'm standing there. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself. There's 2 minutes to go, if that, and I'm going, this could be the golden kick. And so I put the ball down, and I compose myself. I take my 5 steps back, and I look up. I have a look around, and I'm waiting, and I go, okay, I know where I want to put that ball. In between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot, that's where I want to put it. So I look at the ball, and I look again just to make sure, and I say, you've practiced this. I know you can do it. Look back at the ball, and I put that ball in.
He's not the guy you want into it. Go in a bit, Sheldon. Come on, Slim.
So yeah, we were in it. I knew we were going to extra time. We were going to absolutely smash them. We had all the momentum. We had all the belief because we don't give up. And when I go over to the huddle, apparently it's going straight to penalties. So we went in and I wanted to take the 4th penalty, I'd say, because I felt like that was the one where there was going to be the most pressure. And I know I can deal with that, but everyone said, Sheldon, you're first, because they felt like that one was the one which held the most pressure. It was the one that set the tone for the penalty shootout. And I said, yeah, fine, let's do it. So I went and took that one, and this is how it unfolded.
Got a long walk.
That's right. Hey, penalty shootouts, anything can happen. He does practice a lot, though. He's done his job.
With the grand final won, it's crazy. I still have emotions to this day, and I sit here and go, it's not enough. I want more and more and more. It's a great achievement from the team, everyone at the club. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone there, Jurgo, Robbie, Hoves, Bushy behind the scenes, all the players, you guys know who you are, and anyone else who I haven't said. You know, you've been so accepting to me into this squad, and the environment, the community, the togetherness, it's been absolutely amazing. So I want to say thank you to you guys. It's been crazy and it's been one hell of a ride. So yeah, like I said, true competitors, true athletes, they always want more. They always want to push themselves to the next level, and that's what I want to do. But it was celebration time.
How's that for a bit of magic? How's that for a bit of magic?
Yes!
This bloke is a goddamn legend.
Oh yeah! We did it!
This man with the assist. This man with the assist.
a free kick. What a legend.
Two goals in and win on pens. Look at this guy. Win on pens. Win on pens. What a six! I am the Tigers!